Hello, this is Michelle and welcome to my 2025 Lolita wardrobe post. This year, instead of covering every dress that's in my wardrobe, I'm just going to cover dresses that are newly added or have been altered in the past year. So hopefully I can get this all done in one go. I hope you enjoy, and if you'd like to see what other dresses are in my collection, you can refer back to previous videos. They're probably going to be quite a bit longer than this one. So I'm going to start off with skirts since I have fewer of them. And my first skirt is Meta Tales of the Wood skirt. I think it's just called skirt. It's not like got any other titles attached to it. This skirt is really tiny, so I will definitely have to get it altered, but I just really adore this print and I especially love this colorway. It's really funky and cool and has such sort of a dreamlike psychedelic feeling to it, which I really enjoy. I would like to get the JSK someday, so who knows if I'll swap this out for the black JSK if I find it for a good price down the line. But for now, I'm just really happy to have this print in my collection. Next up, we have Meta's Royal Frame Flare skirt. This is a skirt that comes up pretty often, but I just really adore this print and really wanted to have a piece from it in my collection. Similar to Tales of the Wood, this skirt is very tiny and has very little stretch, so I'm definitely gonna have to get it altered at some point. I have been considering like buying a second version of this because this particular skirt comes up fairly often and usually for quite cheap. So I was thinking I might get two of them and like Franken-skirt them together. That might be a good option, or I might just slap a bustle on the back. I'm kind of undecided on what I want to do for it. But either way, I'm really happy to have this piece in my collection just so I can admire it. It's such a gorgeous little print that I feel is kind of underrated within Lolita. It just has a lot of lovely sort of fairy tale and sort of vanity details that I really enjoy. In any case, I'm super happy to have this in my collection. And next up we have my first altered piece of the video. You have definitely seen this one in previous wardrobe tours of mine. This is Meta Crown Label's Popping Balloon skirt. Now with this lovely tricolor bustle added by Cottontail Couturier, who did just an excellent job. It fits me so much better now and is super comfortable. And I'm really pleased with how the three colors of the bustle match the colors in the print. I think it adds a nice little bit of flair to an otherwise rather plain skirt. As always, I really adore this print. I love the Ferris wheels made of sweets and the hot air balloons made of sweets. It's a really adorable print, and I'm really glad to finally be able to make some coordinates with it. And my last two skirts are Meta's Little Nurse skirt in two different colorways, the Saxe and the pink. I'll show you the Saxe one first. So the reason why I bought this skirt in two different colorways is because it's very simple and very cute and really good for daily casual wear. That's usually how I wear these skirts, is just in daily life when I don't want to feel too dressed up. There's still enough detail like the buttons and the piping that make it sort of able to be dressed up for more of a standard Lolita coordinate, but it still doesn't feel like too over the top, which I really enjoy. And of course, I really enjoy the two functional pockets. I think the pink is even more of a casual piece because the white piping doesn't stand out as much as the navy piping does on the Saxe colorway. I really love this skirt. It's super fun to wear and to coordinate with because it is so simple and so versatile. And this shade of pink is a really lovely sort of neutral pink, not too cool, not too warm, so it pairs well with a lot of my other pieces. So we'll move on to dresses now, and since I only bought one OP this year, I will start with it. This is Angelic Pretty's Dreaming Macaron OP in black. This is a really gorgeous print, really super pretty, and I really love the sort of subtle Paris theme because there's some Eiffel Tower desserts in the mix. It's a really cute colorway. I love sort of black super sweet prints. The juxtaposition always really speaks to me. And I especially love the sort of polka dot base to this print. I love polka dots as a motif, but I don't own very many pieces that have polka dots on them. This is a really cute and really stretchy OP. The bust fits okay, but these armholes are really tight on me. So I am looking to have those altered in the near future, and then hopefully I can wear this more comfortably. And also worth mentioning that this dress does feature a built-in petticoat. First up in JSK's, we have Meta's Vintage Cameo High Waist Dress. This is from the most recent re-release, and it's so gorgeous. Even though it is technically the black colorway, I do feel that this is just a dark brown dress. So I guess it's technically black, but to me it is dark brown, and it's absolutely stunning. I love all of the different cameo designs, and I like having a dress that's a little bit more classic leaning in my wardrobe, since I do typically wear very sweet coordinates. It's nice to have a little change of pace every now and again. Overall, it's just a really gorgeous dress, and I love the shimmering tulle details on the hem and on the shoulder straps. It's just overall such a lovely piece and a really nice change of pace in my wardrobe. Next we have another high-waisted dress from Meta. This is Crown Label's Sweets Street High Waist JSK. It's a little bit difficult to say. This is a dress that I'm definitely gonna have to get altered because it is pretty small and doesn't stretch much, but I just adore this print so much that I'm willing to put in the extra time and money to be able to wear it. It's a rare dog print. You don't see too many of those, do you? And the artwork overall is just so sort of kitschy and cute and has a sort of 60s feeling to it that I really enjoy. This is the black colorway, even though I would say it's more red tartan than anything, but I really adore this print, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Next, we have Meta's Gobelin Teddy Front Button JSK from the most recent re-release. I really adore how funky this colorway is. I love the sort of greenish gray base to the print, and then the super dark black lace and piping. It gives it a, I don't know, like a je ne sais quoi that I really enjoy. And of course, I love the adorable Gobelin Teddy print. It's so iconic and so beloved for good reason. This is my first sack dress JSK. It is truly a sack. I look like a triangle when I wear it. It's really cute and really comfortable, and it's a nice sort of switch up in my wardrobe. And then my last black JSK is Meta's Shirring Tier JSK from one of the more recent re-releases. This is a really classic design from Metamorphose. They've put it out many times over the years, and it just keeps selling because it's simple done right. It's such a gorgeous dress, and it's super versatile. I can dress it up, I can wear it casually, it works for virtually every occasion, and it is so comfortable. Meta's Shirring JSKs from across the years typically fit me, but this is a plus size Shirring JSK, so it's even stretchier, even more comfortable, and the skirt has the right amount of fullness to match that stretch, so it just drapes so beautifully over a petticoat. It's definitely one of my favorite dresses in my collection now. And then kicking off the green portion of my wardrobe, we have Meta's Rose Palace medium length JSK. This dress like literally just arrived the other night, so I haven't had a chance to cord it yet, but I'm hoping to do so later this weekend. It is such a gorgeous print with a lot of cathedral images, and the whole sort of vibe of this particular colorway with the images at the border is that it's kind of taking place at sunset, and I really love that. It's a really unique colorway. I especially like the sort of pops of lighter green on top of this darker sort of teal base. It has an almost neon feeling, which I really enjoy. Next we have Meta's Secret Perfume Lab Bustle Frill JSK. This is also very new to my collection, and I haven't had a chance to wear it yet. It like literally just arrived, which is why I haven't worn it yet. So hopefully I can wear this next week and finally take the tags off. It is such a gorgeous print and really cute. I love the concept that the cats featured in the print are like trained perfumers that can mix up these potions. And of course, I'm always a sucker for a good bustle in the back. It's super, super pretty and kind of a unique colorway. This sort of muted darker green with this, like, it's technically brown, but it's really quite maroon. So it's a really interesting colorway that I really enjoy. I used to own this print in the original release in ivory, and when I saw this cut get released, I sold that one to finance this one. So it's really, really pretty, and I'm really glad to have it in my collection again. And then my last green dress is Meta's Voyage in Memory Ribbon JSK. You won't have seen it in my past wardrobe videos, but I actually have owned this dress before in a different colorway. I used to own it in purple, and I bought it because I've always loved this print, and then I needed money, so I sold it pretty quickly after I bought it, sort of a last in, first out thought. And then I pretty immediately regretted selling it. So ever since then, I was on the hunt for this print in any colorway because it is so cool. It has castles and pirate ships and wolves and all these little compasses and roses. It's a really, really unique print, and I love pirate style Lolita, so I really wanted a piece from that subgenre in my wardrobe. As you can see, the dress is quite small, so I'll definitely have to get it altered at some point, but I think it's worth it. I'm holding off a little bit on altering it because something in my meta senses is telling me that this could get a re-release. And if it does get re-released in plus sizes, I would rather just sell this unaltered and then buy the new one. So we'll see what happens. But either way, I want this print in my wardrobe, and it's not leaving until I have another one. So I'm super glad to have this one. And moving into mint, we have Meta's Charlotte Tier JSK. This is actually technically the light green colorway. There is another colorway that is actually mint, but I only have 2 dresses in this section, so I figured I'd lump it in. This is such a lovely and very sort of elegant, dainty floral print. I love the sort of faded colors, the super, super pastel print, and these lovely ribbons all down the front. It's a really elegant dress, and I don't have too many dresses that are super elegant in the way that this is elegant, so I thought it would be a really nice addition. I absolutely love this dress, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. Next up for mint, we have Angelic Pretty's Happy Cakes Shirring JSK. I was really on the fence about buying this dress because Angelic Pretty usually doesn't fit me, but I got really lucky with this one and it does fit. It's a little bit tight though, so I've been thinking about maybe sacrificing the cross straps that it came with to add little side panels to the bodice, but I'll see about that. I'm not entirely sure yet. In any case, it's a really, really adorable cake print. I love cake prints. I don't have enough of them, so I was really happy to add this to my collection. And this is probably my first ever AP bloodbath that I participated in, since the only other time I've ordered from Angelic Pretty new was for the Milky Planet MTO, so it wasn't really a bloodbath, so to speak. And moving into Saks, we have Meta's Magical Stone Researcher's Encyclopedia Front Open JSK. This is a print that I was not sure I'd ever own because it's been re-released twice. And each time it's come out, I've been like, do I want it? It's really pretty, but do I want it? And I waffled back and forth all 3 times it was released. And then I finally decided to pick this one up, I think when it went on sale, and I'm so glad that I got it. It's a really lovely chiffon print featuring all these pretty crystals and books, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but the fabric itself has little glitter pieces embedded into it, so it sparkles appropriately for a crystal themed dress. It has these lovely bustles on the side of the skirt, and as you can see, it is meant to be an underbust cut, but on me it's more of a low neckline, which I still quite enjoy. I'm really glad that I was finally able to add this to my collection. Oh, also worth mentioning, it has these really pretty crystal charms on all the bows. But yeah, I love this JSK and I'm so glad that I finally own this print. And then my only other Saks dress edition is Meta's Wonder Card Flared JSK. This is the most recent re-release. I own this print in pink from a previous release and I loved it so much that I wanted to get another one. This is a really lovely and super iconic print from Meta with all of the lovely little kittens and sweets and playing cards. It's really great for Alice themed coordinates and I really love the cut of this JSK. I really enjoy JSKs that don't have a seam at the waist, but just kind of like flow nicely throughout, and this definitely has that feature. It's super gorgeous and it's a great addition to my wardrobe. Next up, we have the only lavender new addition to my wardrobe. This is Meta's Maybells of Memories Tulle Frill JSK, the most recent re-release. It is a super lovely sort of fairy tale-esque print. And this colorway, calling it lavender is like a suggestion. On video and in photos, it just looks gray, but I don't mind that because I think gray and pink make a really lovely, elegant combo. And I really adore the subtlety of this print. It's just a really gorgeous piece. And I remember that this originally came out around the time that I was first getting into Lolita, and I couldn't get the first release, which kind of bummed me out. But it's all for the best because this JSK fits me better than the original release would have, and I'm just really happy to have it in my collection now. Then we have my only pink new addition. This is Meta Crown Label's Magical Painting Shirring JSK, and it has been a huge dream dress of mine for years. I feel so lucky to finally have it in my collection. I used to own this print in the pink skirt, but when I saw this one come up secondhand, I sold the skirt to finance this one. And I thought it was a really good swap because I tend to prefer JSKs to skirts. It's a really adorable JSK and the print is even cuter than the design. Just look at all these little bears and bunnies and their art supplies. It's just a classic adorable print and I'm really glad to have it again in my wardrobe in a form that I'll wear more often. Then kicking off ivory, we have Meta's Marine Border Shirring JSK. This is also tied for one of the oldest pieces in my wardrobe since it came out in 2008. And when I first bought it, I was a little worried that it wasn't going to fit because it's the oldest shirring JSK I own. Shirring JSK's measurements vary a lot within Meta. Some are bigger, some are smaller. But this is actually one of the bigger shirring JSKs that I own. It stretches way further than a lot of the other ones I have. So it's super, super comfortable. And because the shoulder straps are ribbon ties, you can adjust the length of the straps really, really easily to have it sit wherever you want it to sit. So it's a really, really comfortable dress that I super, super recommend. And of course, the marine print is so lovely and really summery and fun and perfect for this season. It's made of really lightweight, breathable cotton, so truly ideal for summer. Next up, we have Emily Temple Cute's Cereal JSK. They recently started doing plus sizes, and I always want to spend my money at places that offer plus sizing to sort of show my support and encourage them to keep doing it. So I had to get a piece from Emily Temple Cute, and this is such an adorable kitschy print that I decided to go with it. It has a lot of cute images of cereal boxes and milk and other sort of breakfast fruits. It's really, really cute and really comfy, and it works really nicely for sort of daily casual wear, as a lot of Emily Temple Cute pieces do. But I'm really glad to add this to my collection and to add a new brand to my collection. It's really, really cute, so I'm super glad to have it. And next up, we have Meta Crown Label's Teddy Chocolatier Shirring JSK. This was definitely a dream print of mine, and I feel super happy to finally add it to my collection. As you can see, the little gold bits actually are metallic, which is always a fun little detail. And as you can also see, I extended the shoulder straps using elastic. It's kind of a temporary solution. I'm looking to either sacrifice the waist ties or do something in more of a matching fabric in the future, but for now, it'll do. It's a really cute JSK, and I just love this print so much. It's a crown label print that I didn't have, so I had to have it. I am a bit of a crown label collector, you might say. I really want to own most of the crown label prints, so I'm super happy to check this one off my list. And lastly, we have another altered piece. This is Meta's Cinderella Dreams. The ever lovely Thistledown Emporium added a shirring panel and bustle to the back of the dress, and now it fits like a dream. I have owned this dress for like 4 or 5 years, and to finally be able to wear and court it is so surreal. I adore this print so much. It's like one of my all-time top 3 Meta prints. I love the sort of shadow print look, and it's just so gorgeous. I'm so happy to have it in my collection. I always recommend this dress because I feel like it's kind of underrated. I feel like most people don't realize that it's like a flocked print, and it's super pretty and elegant. I just love it so much, and I really recommend it if you can get your hands on it. That is all from me. Thank you so much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed seeing the pieces that I added to my collection this past year, and I hope to see you around soon. Bye!